Alright, and I got that in my mouth. We're going to be using our mouth a lot in this process. It's a very, very vital tool. Okay, and we just hold on to it. Line it up. Got everything evened out there. You got these two pieces, and we hook back, hook the other way, so we're nice and level with this guy. So we got a little mini hot dog thing there. And hold on to that in our mouth. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. I can't just like stick it on my pliers. So now, where are we gonna want this? We'll put it about here. Since this is where the antenna, this is about where the antenna wants to be, a little bit, about one third of the way up the face here is a good spot. And give it a clamp. Oop, oop. Sometimes you gotta get a weird angle. We'll get into that eventually when we start making bigger things. Because that's the great thing about this process, is you can make things, you know, about this size. It gets harder the smaller you go. You really can't go super small with this process and material choice. But you can go large. I mean, I've made like 12-foot tall dinosaurs out of this using a different gauge wire than this stuff, but I still use this stuff. You would use the bigger gauge wire and like your load bearing spots, the spots that you know are going to be taking the weight, and then you can kind of just branch out and go to a thinner and thinner gauge as you go. So that's good. That looks pretty good. That's a good profile there. Got a little funniness right here. You can kind of work that out. Now, the fun part, the mandibles. So, first we need to do a little thing here. We need to put a little more support here. Put a line like this and this from either side. Oh my god, my foot is going to be so asleep when I'm done with this video. So, we get ourselves started here. So, how are we going to do this? We're going to do it something like that and just come over. So let's just make up our mind of how long we want this to be. We want something like that. I want it to have more of a curve than just a straight line, so let's give it a little bit more there. That will be good. Hold it, cut it, and copy it. There we go. And also when you're copying, you usually want to just leave yourself just the tiniest bit, because you're going to be bumping up, you know, and you can see the blade is inset a little bit on these pliers. So you're just if you want to be really precise, you can compensate like that. See, that's pretty close. Those two pieces are pretty near congruent there. Not totally, but it'll be good enough. I think we're probably going to want to. We're not going to want to curve like that, so we're going to want to straighten these guys out. And you kind of want to, you can straighten from both ends. And the great thing about having the wire with that curve is you get the curve on one plane, but you also get a perfect straightness on the other. So if you need to make something straight, you always pull it out of that curved plane, obviously, and you preserve that straight plane as much as you can. And you can get things pretty straight. I mean, that's straight enough. That will be straight for most things. Especially when we get to the point where we're sewing on it and it's going to be covered up, it will look very much straight. So, this is a little big. These have turned out a little too big. That's okay. So you want to curve in about here, hold it, and you just kind of give it a little bendy bend. Maybe we should do the other guy too, just so we can do them at the same time. I really hope everything is getting in the plane here, because this is going to be kind of a long video. The other videos I don't think are going to be as long, because there's going to be a little more fast forwarding, because a lot of it is a little more repetitive. This beginning part is a pretty broad start, and so when we're going to be mirroring this, we're not going to want to do this, obviously, because then it's going to be hooked the wrong way. So you just turn and hook the opposite direction. And sometimes you can take the pliers and grab onto it, so now they're like really synced in like that. And you can It's kind of tricky. Not the easiest thing to do. Just hold on. And there, just kind of push it a little bit. That's good enough, since we're going to be cutting the end off. And let's go along the outside. Well, maybe we should go on the inside. Doesn't really matter. In the long run, it's up to you where you want to go in from, I guess. And when you're having like this is a hard thing to reach because we're just bumping into all this stuff over here. So when you do that, you can just kind of twist. I know she's gonna do it. Do it. Go on. Go ahead. Oh, sometimes she likes to jump up and climb that. I know, it's so weird in here, and it's hard for you to climb with the door closed like that. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be just fine. And we got a little extra here. That's okay. It's always good to... It's fun to be exact, but it's not necessary. You can always just clip off that little tip there. And you just hook it right on there. Give it a squeeze. Do the other side. Come in from the inside. Okay, hopefully you guys are seeing this. I'm going to be saying that a lot. So that's pretty close. Pretty close. We need to take off a tiny bit. This one's coming out a little longer than the other side. That's okay. It probably won't be too evident unless you're really looking for it, which people usually don't. That's one thing you quickly learn in the creative industry, is people aren't really always paying the closest attention. Okay, let's try to even that out a little bit. So there we go. We got the front face. Ooh, that's a lot bigger. That is a lot bigger. We're gonna rethink that. So to rethink that, we can just cut that off there. Take this little messy guy, give him a little twist job, and he comes right off. And we need to come in. So what is off here? I think what is off is we are just further down on this end. So normally, honestly, I probably wouldn't worry about that, because this area is going to be kind of just hidden behind the mandibles anyway. But for your guys' sake, we'll just show you how to fix something like that. Just get a little twist, and it comes free, and you can just kind of bump it up to where you need it. I'm not sure exactly. Looks like this will be good right here. It's a little bit up there. That's good. That's good. Such a diva. There we go. And now this is gonna be a little tight now. We cut off a little too much. It's gonna be tight, but that's fine. That is fine. We'll kind of sharpen this corner a little bit to kind of match this one, because that one's a little sharp. That one's a little round there. Kind of push that out. Get a twist job. Make sure this is gripped nice. This one kind of slipped on us. Oof. Yeah, when you start working with the bigger gauge wire, it is some really beastly stuff. Okay, now the fun part, the mandibles. This is a challenge, and it's fun. I think this piece will do us for one. So, our mandibles are going to come out like this. We're going to have an edge here. This will be the outside edge. An edge here. This will be the inside edge. It'll come down like this. And then the bottom edge will come in like this. So it's going to be kind of occupying, coming out, emerging from like this corner and like curving in. So to start that, we will start with the top profile of the mandible, which is just going to be like a piece that's like this. You know, this, curvy, comes back, hooks in right there. So I'm not going to be putting the hooks on for this, because we're going to be adjusting this at the ends. That's how we're going to adjust it. Okay, give it a little curvy curve. Well, I don't want to give it too much curvy curve right now. You can do that later. So there, and we'll end it right here. It doesn't get a little straight. Pull it in a little bit. Yeah, we're going to give him little short, fat mandibles. This guy is going to be a little pudgy pudge. Okay, so let's see. We're going to pull it in to about here. So that's what we want. We wanted a tiny, tiny bit off this guy. We should de-wire. Get all these. See this? If I didn't have that cut, man, those things would just be flying all over the place. And they'd be getting in your shoes. Oh, we pulled the magnet off. Oh, God, these magnets. These magnets are little beasties. And there are going to be some pretty heavy disclaimers that come with these magnets when we get to using these, because they can be dangerous. Without a doubt, they can be dangerous. You might not think so, but you wait, I'll explain and you'll understand. Now we just got to mirror this. One way is just grab the end, hold on to it nice and tight. You just got to push it in there. And then you just give it a nice hold so everything stays where you want it. And you grip it down here. Kind of lost it a little bit, but that's okay. There we go. And that's good enough. Get out of there, buddy. You're stuck in. So then we will take these and just kind of, looks a little messy now. It's a little messy, that's okay. We'll just clean it up a little bit. The other one's a little sharper. That's okay. This guy got a little messed up too in that process. We'll just get him nice and straightened out. It's fine. It's fine. These are fine. Okay. So that's that. These guys will be attached, like put one there, and it's like wee. Maybe we want to come in a little bit, or like this. This looks good. So we want just a tatty tad off the top here. Hey, I know what's going on. Okay, on the other end, caught them both. Nice. So these are going to be hooking horizontally. So you just kind of hold it in your hand horizontally, like flat, so like this. And you give them some hooks. I'm just waiting for her to jump up that, because she takes that, she jumps up that, and she just climbs all the way up. Oh, you guys probably just saw the lights. Sorry, hope you're wearing your sunglasses. It's probably not too bright. And so yeah, this will just stick right there. That's good enough. Hold on to it until you can get a grip on it. Okay, got it. Got it gripped. Gripping successful. Here we go. Grip this end. Ooh, snappy snap there. That's gonna happen. It's kind of yeah, that'll be okay. We kind of want him to come up. Ooh, he's gonna have kind of an open mouth, huh? He's gonna be an open mouth guy. That's okay. He's very chatty. Give these both their hooks here. And he's about, oh, that one hooked a little too small. Sometimes he'll do that. He'll be a little overzealous. Okay. Ooh, this is tricky. This is when you start, maybe this is time to switch positions. This is when you start really using your lap to your advantage. And you put it like things like this. I really hope that didn't just mess up the frame, or maybe it just made the frame better. I don't know yet. We'll see. I spent, a good long time tweaking this little mount. And it's tricky, man. It was harder than I anticipated trying to emulate, the eye. That's hard. It's really hard. But I think I got it in a good spot. Hopefully good enough. So there we go. We got those on there. Now we need to just do the other plane. Where's my stuff here? So this is a little fun bit here. It's when things get a little crazy. So let's get this out of the way. Okay. we start with a little hook, and we're trying, right now we're going to be, oh, we just grabbed the magnets. We're going to come down this and give it a little jagged, because it's like, you know, the grabbing surface of the mandible pincer there. Come down, we're going to kind of curve around and come back in here. You know, I should really add like post-production, like little squiggly lines where my finger goes, but maybe when I get a little better at this, we'll do that. So we're hooking in right there. And now, so to make a little, a more, you know, a mandible surface, you know, teeth pincer area, we just twist 90, grab here, twist 90, and like so. And you just do that, and then you just keep stair-stepping back and forth, and you make a really nice little squiggle. And it's not going to be straight. It will straighten out, you know, after we initially make it like this. And you just keep going. You know, we'll probably go a little bit further here. This is pretty close. Hey, that's pretty close. And it gets really hot. It is hot. It's kind of, it gets hot. Maybe a couple more. Couple more. Oh, someone's being cute again. Okay, that is really good. It's a little big. That's what we'll do with it. So now we're going to want to pause with this piece. We want to straighten this out. Actually, we don't want to completely pause. Let's just take a look, see what we're at on here. So we're going to come down, come out like this. We'll attach it. So this is like where your lap, you can kind of hold that between your legs like that. And we're going to want to twist around and hook in here. So how much? Give yourself more than you think you're going to need. So that's good. Give ourselves that. And now we're going to want to mirror this. And we're going to need to get a new piece here. Let's see, how long do you think that is? Let's just guess. That's good enough. Now let's just kind of look at that there. Alright. Trying to do this a little quicker this time. This is kind of a, maybe this is a part I'll fast forward. I probably won't though, since I'm talking right now. But I've got lots and lots of plans for this stuff for you guys. I am just really excited to be able to share this with people. This is the process that I have been doing for some time. And as far as I can tell, it's pretty unique. I don't see a whole lot of people doing stuff like this. Maybe that's because I'm not, you know, particularly in tune with what is going on, you know, in the creative world. I don't really particularly, you know, follow artists. It's just kind of something I just do because it's just a, I just love to do it. I love to work with my hands. I pretty much have to, my hands have to be engaged at all points. So that's why, you know, I got the Let's Plays and things like that. I'm just a very hands-on person. So we're getting close here. We kind of messed this up. This needs to kind of hook in a little this way. That's okay. 2 more. But we're going to be doing lots of stuff. Lots of... I'm going to be making some pretty nerdy things. Just warning for you guys. It's something I really like to do. I love my video games. We all know that. And I'm definitely going to be making some video game stuff. Without a doubt. Okay, 1 more. And we're good. And this just straightens out. Let's just take a look-see. That is close enough for me. Pull it and just line it up, and we're right here. We're probably going to be cutting these ends down a little bit. Let's just go ahead and stick one of these guys on here. So you're going to kind of come it in so it's coming in at like an angle, you know. So you want to kind of put it pointing at the apex of this little spot here of your curve. Give it a squeeze. Now this is this can be tricky. This particular line. Let's see, where do we want this? Not quite like that. That is not looking right. Maybe we want to attach. We're just going to attach back up here. No, that does not. That's not doing it for me. That is not doing it for me. Maybe we need more curve here to kind of emulate that up there and have it kind of hook in. That's all right. I can live with that. Now, I don't know, guys. He's just got a short little face. I don't think I've ever made an ant quite this short and broad. See, it's always a new adventure. Ooh, let's switch. I was getting a little sore like that. So maybe we need to. This looks just too big, but it's okay. Maybe it works all right. Let's just do it. Let's just go for it. Cut off this much. Ooh, where'd that go? Grab it. And we'll use that as a guide and hopefully cut off precisely that amount on this side so we don't have to think about it. Okay, and we gotta hook it. Let's try and attach right here at this corner. Okay, and squeeze it. Yeah, it's alright. Maybe we can give this a little bow out a little bit. That makes it look okay. Alright, and let's do this piece. This stuff kind of shifts. It shifts a bit. Don't worry about it. Okay, so this is another good way to get it is if you want to, like you're having trouble, like this was kind of a hard spot to hook. But we'll just hook it like this. Ooh, I didn't get it that time. There we go. Grabbed it. And this was a pretty big curve. That looks pretty close. That's pretty good. That's alright, I'll take it. Good enough. Okay. Oh yeah, his mouth is wide open. He's biting at something. He has got him. Don't like exactly. I think I want this a little more parallel. There we go. Just a tiny bit. That was a little too curvy. There we go. He's got his mouth open. And we're also going to want to, I just bumped the mic, sorry. Put a little something here because we're going to be sewing along this line. We'll see later. So we'll take that. And we're going to take that curve. That's a nice curve. So that leaves about enough room on each side to hook for us. Okay. Oh man, right down the middle. Perfect. And how are we doing this? Like this. So you're going to want to hook this way. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you guys, but I don't know. This is going to be a long video. This series, you know, each episode it's probably not going to be, you know, like a Let's Play where each one is, you know, 20-25 minutes. It's going to kind of fluctuate just depending on how long the process that we're doing is going to take. Give that a little curve just to tighten it up. Alright, that'll be good. Kind of reach around the back here. Ew, that's tricky. That is a tricky hook right there. Ooh, see, he does not want to give it to me. Does not want to give it to me. Give it to me. There it is. Okay. Ooh, it gets really tricky trying to get at these spots. It's like half the battle. Okay, right there. Okay. Now, hook this other guy. And after we got this, guys, this is an episode. We got the bulk of the wire done. The rest of the wire pieces are all kind of add-on pieces that we add after we do the main after we finish the main fabric phase, which we will be doing next episode. Oh, see, this side is a little different shaped. Ooh, give me. Sometimes you gotta make it do what you want. It does not want to listen to me. Got it. Okay. And he'll fit right in there. He's fine. He just wanted to be a little baby and fight. There we go. And did I get you? And there we go. Next episode, we'll be applying the fabric. This kind of got bent a little out of shape in the process, but that's okay. We'll kind of even it out on this side. Probably won't notice that. Next episode, we'll be applying the fabric. We'll be introducing the rest of our tools and our lovely magnet friends here. My name is Gog, and this is my new Let's Make series. I am really excited to be doing this. I think it'll be a pretty big part of my channel. I've got a lot of fun stuff planned for this. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Please leave a like and subscribe. See you later. Bye!